Book of Heaven, Volume 33, March 10th, 1935. Whatever is done in the divine will does not remain at the low level of the earth, but departs for heaven to take its royal place in the Celestial Fatherland. I am always back into the endless sea of the divine will, to take the little drops of it that nourish, preserve, and raise the life of the divine will that I feel within me. So each truth about it is a banquet that Jesus gives me, fully celestial and divine, to nourish me and the supreme fiat. Each truth is a hem of heaven that descends into me and surrounding me. He waits until I do my acts so as to take them up with him to the Celestial Fatherland. So, while I was wandering within its divine light, my beloved Tefsi, good Jesus, repeating his short little visit, told me,
"My blessed daughter, heaven is always open for one who lives in my will. My will lowers itself and does together with the creature whatever she does. It loves together, it works, it prays, suffers, adores, repairs, and loves so much, these acts done together with it, that it does not leave them at the low level of the earth, but takes them up with it into the celestial dwelling, to let them take their royal place as conquests made in the low world, which belong to it and to its beloved creature. Whatever is done in my volition belongs to heaven. The earth is not worthy to possess it. And oh, the security, the happiness that the creature acquires thinking that her acts are in the divine fiat's power and are present in heaven as her properties, not human but divine, waiting for her, wanting to court her and form her throne of glory. The love, the jealousy, the identification that my will feels with these acts done in the tea trees. It is so great that it does not even leave them inside the creature, but keeps them with itself as births of its life and births of the creature, so as to enjoy them and feel the delight of being loved, and as an anticipation, it must give her of the glory in the Celestial Fatherland. These acts done in my will act as narrators of the love story between the Creator and the creature. And there is no greater delight than hearing the narration of how much I have loved, how my love reaches the excess, to the point of lowering myself, wanting to do what the creature does together with her. Not only this, but she narrates to me her love, as she has received my act into her own. Therefore, a reciprocal love is formed between one and the other that makes us mutually happy. Oh, how beautiful it is to see that while she is still crossing the exile, her acts are in heaven, as conquests of mine which I made in the human will, and each taking their office. Some love me the way I can love, some adore me with divine adorations, and some form for me celestial melodies, to sing hymns to me, praise me and thank me for the great portent of the operating of my will. Therefore be attentive, and let nothing escape you in which you do not call my will, so that the acts you do may be animated by my divine will."
Then I continued to think about the supreme fiat. Many thoughts were crowding my mind, and my lovable Jesus added,
"My daughter, the creature was created by us fully in order with us. Therefore it is her sacrosanct duty, in everything she does, to call the one who created her, to give him dominion and the royal place that is due to him by right inside her act. In this way would the act of the creature receive the honor of possessing within itself a strength, a light, an act, which are divine. It is our will for her to be filled completely with the divine being. And if she does not do so, she denies a right of ours, she puts us out of her acts. And her acts remain as human acts emptied of divine strength and light, with such thick darkness that her intelligence sees many black shadows, such that only gropingly can she take a few steps. Just pain, for one who can turn on the light but does not do it, one who can call upon strength and does not call, and while still making use of the preserving and acting act and work of God, she puts it out of her act. Now, it is our decree that no one can enter into heaven if his soul is not filled up to the brim, all with our will and our love. A little void of these is enough for heaven not to open to the creature. Hear then the necessity of purgatory, to be emptied by dint of pains and of fire, of everything that is human, and be filled by dint of longing, of yearning, and of martyrdoms, with pure love and with divine will, so as to be able to enter the celestial fatherland, but still, without acquiring, in spite of so many pains, either any merit or any additional glory, but only to meet the necessary condition in order to be admitted into the celestial dwelling. On the other hand, had they done this on earth, by calling our life in all their acts, each act would be a greater glory, one more beauty, sealed by the works of their Creator. Oh, with how much love are these souls received, who in their acts have given the place to the divine act. In meeting with us, we recognize ourselves in the creature, and she recognizes herself in us. And recognizing each other, the happiness on both sides is such and so great that the whole of heaven remains astounded in seeing the joys, the glory, the beatitudes that the Supreme Being pours over this fortunate creature. Therefore, always in my will and in my love do I want you, so that love may burn up whatever does not belong to me, and my will, with its brush of light, may form our act inside your act.
Fiat.